Brittany with a Y.
Woo! Yeah! You guys are all looking really good out there. I mean, you guys must have been eating some camel chicken soup because you guys look good.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
So, have you guys heard about the caterpillar?
Uh-uh.
Got chased by a dogger pillar.
Yeah!
So, why? You guys know how seagulls, they fly? They don't really fly over the sea, though, because they need to land somewhere. So it's more like they fly over the bay. But what would we call them then?
Bagels.
So let's call them that.
That's a food.
So what do you guys think you get when you cross the world's best fairy tale teller with the world's largest mammal?
I don't know.
A whale of a tail!
Oh!
So here's a blonde joke. I'm glad none of you guys are blonde.
Mm.
Right now. So this blonde is on an airplane, and she's sitting next to this really intelligent lawyer, and she's really tired, so she just like reclines her seat, and she's trying to go to sleep, and the lawyer's really bored, and he's like, well, this is a blonde, I'm gonna try to make some money off of this, you know? He really likes to play games with people. So he wakes her up, and he's like, so do you want to play a game? And she's like, well, I'm trying to sleep. He says, well, you can earn money off of this, okay? So I'm going to ask you a question, and if you don't know the answer, then you give me $5. And then you ask me a question, and if I don't know the answer, I'll give you $5,000. And she's like, okay. So he starts. He says, what's 2 plus 2? And she goes, I have no idea. And she gives him she gives him $5. And so then she thinks for a second, thinks about a question, and she says, what goes up a hill on 3 legs and down a hill on 4 legs? And he thinks, and he can't figure it out. So he says, give me a second. So she rolls over and she's going to sleep again. He takes the whole flight, it's a couple hours. He's looking online for an answer. He calls he texts his friend, and no one knows the answer. And so he writes a check for $5,000 and gives it to her. And he says, so what's the answer? And she reaches into her purse and gives him $5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what do you call a cow with 2 legs?
What?
Bean beast. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef. Oh.
What do you call a cow that jumps over barbed wire fence? An utter disaster.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.